Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
YouTube, Long Post 1975, and welcome to another Fat Friday video series of videos where I take a look at some of the interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Just realised my camera's on the piss as well. Apologies for the lights in this room, but it is, I'll still do the weather, it's absolutely tanking it down out there. It's dark as tits. I absolutely love it. Anyhow, on subject of quality in videos, I got a comment on one of my Fat Friday videos. It wasn't last week's, it was from a few months ago. I love entitled comments, they are my favourite, where the person said, dude, you need to get a 4K camera. The quality of your video looks like it's from the 1980s. Right. I know. A couple of things with comments like that. One, you buying me a 4K camera? Because I ain't buying one. I don't have the money. Two, how do you know how good my internet is? Because trust me, long-time viewers of this channel will know how pants my internet is, and that's, it simply would not be able to handle files that big. Took me 8 hours to download Forza Motorsport yesterday. Seriously. And then the other thing about that is, I'm a hobbyist. Do you know what? I'd say about 80% of the channels on YouTube are still hobbyists. So what makes you think I even care about that? I think my actual comment to the individual was, they didn't come back and respond to it, but hey, heads up Captain No Content, excuse me while I file away your comment in the box with all the other fucks I don't give. Seriously, can't be doing entitled comments like that. It is fucking dark in here though. Think how much better the dark would show up if I had a 4K camera. Anyhow, what do I have to eat this week? This is something that is, it's a snack, okay? This won't even fill up Robert. Robert says hello. Hello. But I absolutely have to try it. Pavlov's dogs, mouth's gone. I'm absolutely ravenous. Basically, it's a Pukka, and it's brand new, hence the fact that it says new, Donner Kebab pie. Look at that bad boy. Anyone who knows me knows I absolutely love kebabs. I haven't had a kebab in years, to be fair, when I chuck around statements like I absolutely love them. And I absolutely adore pies. This is a chilled pie, not frozen pie, and I have cooked pies very similar to this in my air fryer, and they've come up absolutely banging. But this was about, I want to say, because it's a premium pie, I know, it's got kebab meat in it, but I'm chucking around phrases like it's a premium pie. You're paying for the name. I think, am I right in thinking that Pukka is basically the #1 branded pie that's sold at football clubs all around the country? Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Is that something to be proud of? Don't know. Anyhow, I have had a few of their pies before. They do like the standard range. They do chicken and bacon, chicken and mushroom, minced beef. Why do they always do it as minced beef? I don't recall anyone actually liking minced beef pies. Chicken and leek. There's a couple of vegan pies, but no one gives a fuck about those. And then there is an all steak pie. Oh, and a pepperoni pizza pie, but it's in a pie, not a pizza pie, if that makes sense. And what's the other one they've got, which is new? Can't remember, don't know. But as soon as I saw this Donner Kebab pie, I was all over it. I want to say it's about maybe £2, which you could argue is quite a lot for a pie of this sort. Now the problem here is I can't read out anything to you. I can't read out the cooking instructions, which are 25 minutes I believe in a standard oven, 180 degrees Celsius for weekend, not for the Fahrenheit. Can't read out the ingredient list, can't read out the weight. It's not massive. What is it, about 250, something like that, maybe 300, because it's so fucking dark in here. So yeah, have a look at that if you would like to. Again, this is not my lunch, but very much looking forward to it. It does actually have It actually has a chili rating. I never noticed that when I bought it. I think that's a chili rating. Again, it's incredibly dark in here. Look, 3 chili rating. Ooh, I'm very, very, very much more excited now than I was about 5 minutes ago when I started banging on about this pie. That would be because obviously Doner Kebabs, you can have hot sauce on it. But you should have hot sauce on it, is what I'm saying. If you don't have hot sauce on your doner kebab, then there's something wrong with you. Anyhow, before we get into this, let's have, that was a loud hefty bang. Let's have a look, let's preheat this because it's a pie. Let's have a look at what I've got in crisp corner this week. I was in Tesco's earlier on with my buddy that I give a driving lesson to every Friday. And potato, cheese and onion crisps. I haven't seen potato crisps absolutely anywhere in bloody years. It is only cheese and onion. I would prefer the other flavours because obviously they're Irish. But their cheese and onion are absolutely banging. Dying here. £2? Don't know. 6-pack though. Normally they fucking take one out, put 5 in there and say, look, it's the same price as when it was 6. The other one is Kettle Ridge Cut Asian Chili Beef flavour. These were £2.39 and they weigh 150 grams. I have not had these, but I did have last week at work that weren't in crisp corner for last week because I actually got them at work. Dill pickle and jalapeno flavour these, and they were 5 grams less, but £1.50. They were very dill pickly, didn't like them. Not enough jalapeno, but if you like dill pickle, you'll fucking love them. Then the other one was sriracha mayo. They were banging as well, and they were £1.50 as well. But yeah, so quite looking forward to that. Obviously, crisp corner won't be crisp corner, but it will still be a thing, depending upon how I find a way to do Fat Fridays. But, well, I'm still going to need a crisp-based snack at my new job, so never mind, ignore that statement. Also, I saw this. I don't eat sweet food, as well you know, but I like to live vicariously through other people eating sweet food, and it's Mars loaf cake. No idea what it's like. Not going to eat it. Bought it for other people to try. And also bought them this as well, which is, do you remember that salted caramel was nowhere 10 years ago? Then we literally woke up one day and it was fucking everywhere. It's like taken over the world. Yep, salted caramel, dairy milk, Cadbury's dairy milk fingers. Anyhow, what do I have? I have something new in Eddie's Bar. It was a recommendation from a subscriber who sent me a PM on Facebook. So this is a bit of an interesting one. Welcome to Eddie's Bar. Yeah, I picked this up in B&M, which is where the individual told me to get it, and it's Henderson's Strong and Northern Relish. I'm not sure why it says relish. Basically, they also make Worcestershire sauce, or if you're North American, Worcestershire. Never met a North American who can say that correctly. No offense. Yeah, and they said, dude, try it. If you like, Worcestershire sauce, try this bad boy. It was £2.39, but I like that sauce, so I thought I'd give this a go. Obviously, the rules are simple. I've had to polish one off to make room for this bad boy. Did try that last week, the curry ketchup, and it's absolutely banging. And I'm dying again now. So anyway, let's have a look at the weather. Look at that. It rained last night, absolutely tanked it down. Was sunny most of this morning, and it's about 17 degrees. But then literally the heavens open. Look how dark it is out there. Oh shit, there's washing on the line. Oh well, we live, we learn. Yeah, utterly fantastic. And it's going to rain for the next few days, and the temperature, because we were supposed to get a second heat wave, but the temperature is now around about sort of, or going to be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sort of 13, 14, 15 degrees. So I'm absolutely fine with that. But then obviously I don't have much longer to sleep during the daytime. Anyhow, interesting things that have happened this week. So the Labour Party political conference was on. You know, every party does one of this. It's just a fucking circle jerk when they all just fucking pat each other on the back and go on about how great they are. But obviously they're pretty much destined to get in power. But the point is, personality vacuum himself, Keir Starmer, this is what makes me laugh about the so-called working class party. They're all fucking loaded. And I understand that the Prime Minister, don't like that guy either, is a billionaire. But the thing is, the leader of the opposition is a working class party, and he's a multi-millionaire and constantly finds a way to not pay his taxes. bastard. Anyway, he's on the stage giving this big fucking circle jerk speech, and a Extinction Rebellion protester comes up and covers him in glitter because, you know, Labour Party, we got to let them know that, you know, Extinction Rebellion are still out there and we still want you to fucking stop destroying the planet and shit like that. Anyway, this bloke was arrested. Guaranteed he wouldn't have been arrested if he did that to a normal member of the public, because none of the police give a fuck about these people. You know, they actually give them cups of tea and blankets when they have their, you know, go slow fucking sit-ins and shit like that and fuck over the motorists. Oh, and they'll arrest the motorist if he tries to chuck them out the road. Anyway, he obviously did this at the Labour Party conference, so they did him for assault. But someone did a bit of digging around and found out that this so-called guy, who's a member of Extinction Rebellion, takes like 3-4 long-haul flights a year for travelling and holidays. Like a big proponent of flying, not just like local Europe, but, you know, big destinations on the other side of the globe. So obviously he's a fucking hypocrite. Is anyone surprised? It's not about saving the fucking planet. It isn't. It's about simply causing everyday people a fucking inconvenience because you can do it and you get off on it. And the reason they can fucking do this is the police don't want to fucking arrest them. I mean, they're too busy painting their nails and taking the fucking knee on Facebook, because don't solve crime, but virtue signalling, job's a good one. And also the judges don't want to fucking do anything to them. So the problem there is, obviously they wrote a letter, didn't they? Like 180 judges and barristers to the leaders of all the parties, and said that anyone comes before them, you know, who's a member of one of these green, you know, groups, then they will be treated very leniently. So the reason this cockwomble can do this shit and be a massive hypocrite at the same time is because the fucking law is failing us, the people who have to deal with these, almost said the C word there, fucking dickheads. So the problem here is basically, why aren't we doing something about this? Why aren't we, looking at you fucking Sunak, overhauling the fucking law so any of these idiots do shit like this, throw the fucking book at them. But obviously, fucking justice system in this country is completely overrun by fucking liberals, so that shit won't happen anymore. Anyhow, let's have a look at this bad boy. My God, it is dark in Shah. Let's get this bad boy. Oh, I'm fucking starving. I'll tell you what, the minute I've polished this off, I'm going to get my hot and spicy nuggets. Oh, and it's nothing to do with this video, but I saw them in Tesco's and grabbed them because I'm quite a fan of Cajun onion rings. But I didn't want to review them because I have had them before. They disappeared for a bit, but they've come back. So I'm going to have chicken nuggets and that for my main tea. But obviously, as a little snack for this series of videos, let's crack into the Donner Kebab pie. So, don't think Pukka do frozen pies. No, they do, but they're microwavable pies, and they come in that weird dish that you can stick in the microwave. And to be fair, they aren't too bad. But these bad boys come in an actual tin foil dish. So based on the one I did have, it was just a steak and potato pie. That's one. Did I mention that? I don't think I did. That I did in the air fryer for breakfast one morning because I was absolutely ravenous. But it's a decent pie. It's a decent heft. I want to say, I can't see where it marks the actual weight on it. You have to cook these. You can't microwave these, buddy. You actually have to cook them. But 20 minutes? I'm going to do it for 20 minutes at 180 degrees. In fact, I might not even have to do it that long. We'll do it for 15 minutes and then we'll see what it looks like. But it should come up golden and shit like that and all generally banging, because the other one was. As I said, these aren't gourmet pies or anything like that, but they're pretty good for filling a hole. I don't know how they cook them at a football ground, but there you go. Curry sauce, that's the one that says it's the biggest selling football club pie in the country. They do a chip shop curry sauce and chicken, one of these. Anyway, let's bang this in the air fryer. Righty, so 180 degrees Celsius for we care, not for the Fahrenheit. Let's bang you in there, in the center. Gravity. It's not a friend of pies. Hang on, I'm doing this one-handed. No, my bad. I do that every time I wash it, because obviously I've already used it today. I use this every day. I've used this every day since I got it last Christmas. Why did it take me so long to get an air fryer? Right, so that's irrelevant because this thing is not accurate, but to be fair, we expect that from such cheap products. This was like a 35 quid air fryer, but I thoroughly recommend it. Clock, no, stopwatch, There we go. Bosh. What time is it on the actual clock? It's 20 minutes to 5, which is irrelevant because this is not my lunch, not my tea, I should say. This is just a snack for this video because, as I said, I'm a big fan of doner kebabs and I'm a big fan of pies. And yeah, this has some potential. I have not looked up any videos on the YouTubes about it at the moment, so if it is shit or it is fantastic, I generally don't know. Anyhow, I'm off to watch great continental railway journeys. Right, we're coming up to 15 minutes, so let's get this bad boy out. There's a smell in here. Sounds really attractive when I say that, doesn't it? There's a smell in here, and I wouldn't say it smells remotely kebabish, but fuck it, you know, let's not write this off yet. Let's get this bad boy out and see what it looks like, smells like, and ultimately tastes like. Yeah, we got a British flag tea cozy. We are that much of a cliche. Hey, that was almost actually on the money for a change. Right, come on. Look at that. See, it's come up. Pretty decent golden colour. Ow, ow, and that's a good sign. I would say that that is definitely done. So you can go back in shop and basically let's cut this bad boy open and see what it's like. I didn't read any of the ingredients, as you could see it's too dark in here, but I don't even know how much kebab meat there is in there. So let's just jump straight into it. I am the king at burning myself in this series of videos. I am aware of that. Oh, look at that. I'd say that's definitely done. And I would say that's definitely done. So, I'm dying. It just smells pie. I say it just smells pie. I can just smell the pastry. So, oh, fuck it. I crossed my pie. That was not a good start. What does it look like inside? Right. I really can't see what I would say. Oh no, it is kebab meat, look. It looks so attractive, doesn't it, when I do it like that. Again, I am aware it's dark in here. We'll have a piece. We'll see what it tastes like. But, is there more in here? It's not the most filled pie, is it? I mean, like I said, and there's a sauce. So what is the sauce? Can't tell you. Try not to get cramp in my hand here because I couldn't read the ingredients. But I was I'm expecting some sauce, but I don't know. I'm intrigued now. Basically, let's see what this bad boy's like. Obviously, we need a fire extinguisher of choice. I'm only going to have, as this is literally a snack and not my main tea, a little bowl of knockoff supermarket diet lemonade. These are bastards to open. Every time I open one of these in my car, I end up with a wet groin. Anyhow, we'll try the little bit of meat first. So it is what I would say. I mean, I'm assuming it's lamb. Right, that's interesting. Off that tiny little bit of meat, I got a tickle at the back of my throat. It tastes like very cheap supermarket kebab meat, because it is a thing. Seriously, every supermarket now sells frozen kebab meat, don't they, in the freezer section. And I could taste celery, but that was just a little piece of meat. Let's get a big taste. I'm dying here. Of the sauce and the meat, and the pastry on these bad boys is always pretty good. So 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it. Right. I managed to get no meat. There's a tickle at the back of my throat in that bite whatsoever. The pastry though is banging. I don't know how to describe the taste of the sauce. I wouldn't say this was a 3 chili rating, I'd say it was a 2 chili rating. I'd get a celery taste. I don't even know if there's celery in it. We'll go for the other side because I want some meat. Right. 10 out of 10, excuse me, pig, full of pastry. Absolutely. You may as well go and recycling. He misses. The sauce, hang on a minute, butter chins. It's weird. It's not a traditional pie filling, and I've never tasted anything like it. I generally can't explain it. It's like a very, very cheap, generic, poor hot sauce, watered down in a standard sort of chicken pie sauce filling. By that, I don't mean like when you get white creamy, you know, the white creamy chicken you can buy in tins to make your own pies. Kind of like that, even though I'm pretty sure there is meat in. And it has a texture of kebab meat. But, to be fair, it doesn't taste of anything. I'm probably getting it in the mouthful, but I can't taste it. That is, excuse me, very, very disappointing. Would I have it again? Excuse me. I wish I could give you a better descriptive term. I can't taste the meat. The sauce basically tastes like someone's taken weak hot sauce and added it to the kind of gravy you get in a chicken pie, with a quite salty and a little bit of celery taste to it, but that might just be some other ingredient because I couldn't read the ingredients on it. Can't taste the meat whatsoever. Its consistency goes with that of kebab, but because you can't taste it and there's so, you know, other stuff in there, peppers I want to say, yeah, that's what I can taste. Yeah, then you don't know that you're eating it. That's very, very poor. Pukka Donner Kebab, there is a tickle. That's the only positive. There is a tickle at the back of my throat. But Pukka Donner Kebab pie, bland. Absolutely bland. Their other pies were alright, so I don't know what I was expecting from this, probably because I like kebab so much. I was expecting something a little bit better, but it's just bland. Would I recommend it? Might be worth a try if you like kebab meat, but to be perfectly honest, even if you get a massive amount of kebab meat in your pie, excuse me, Winnie Pops, which there wasn't in this one, you're not going to taste it over the sauce anyway. Sorry, Pukka. It wasn't a Pukka pie. See what I did there? So, double Winnie Pops, fail. Now I'm going to have to try and find something else to fill up this hole, because me and Robert are both starving. Anyway, it's always a love to not think, especially if you tried this. This is new, a couple of weeks. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.